earlier today. Yep. So welcome back to Fair Play Racing League as we wait for the lobby to load in. We are here at, as you can see, Qatar. We're back again for another season here at Qatar. Probably one of the most technically difficult tracks due to all the track limit pens and tyre wear and overheating. But yes, it should be a good time as the Tier 3s will make their way around here. I am your host, Silverside Boy, as always, joined alongside by
Whatever.
ads. We're
No
both a
ads.
bit depressed. Both our teams lost today, so
Not depressed, guy. Playing football.
we
Worst in the world.
yeah,
than
we know
football.
it's a bit of football, but
So yeah,
you
welcome
know,
to Qatar. Tier 3 race. Back again. Like Gary was saying, or Silverside. Very difficult track. High temps, which will mean high tyre deg. So tyre wear around here is very, very important. First and second sector is probably I would say probably one of the most difficult throughout the calendar, just because you've got to get that flow right. If you're offline, it's going to bug you up all the way through, which can lose you quite a lot of time. So what do you think about Qatar, Gary? Because obviously it was originally a MotoGP track, and then I think during COVID they bought it for a season, skipped it, and then have brought it back officially now on the calendar. So the last couple of years it's been a bit of boring race, a lot of tyre saving and fuel saving. There hasn't been much action.
yeah, no. Personally, I don't like it. I think the track's good. I just don't think it works for single seaters. I really don't. Like, I would say this track is dangerous due to the fact the tyres just go so fast. They shouldn't die as quick as they do, but obviously Qatar being a bit of a
And
power
it's,
track.
and it's not that. Obviously, in real life, it's quite a physical on the drivers. We saw last year we had people being sick inside the cockpit. We had a couple, Lance Stroll,
Logan Sargent.
Logan Sargent, Lance Stroll and Albon all near enough fainting when they got outside.
Yeah, they all
Just because of the weather and the fact that the G's are so high here. I think that if they improve the circuit a little bit more overtaking opportunities, because really there's only one place really you can pass, which is down the straight. Then I think it would be a good track. But at the minute, the layout it's just not, in my opinion, good enough for Formula One either. So,
yeah,
Gary, you've got Magic Ram just starting his lap now.
Yep, I'm on board with him. He's invalidated already.
Oh, maybe not then. The next one is Epic Frenchie.
Obviously, Frenchie winning last week in Singapore. Speaking on Singapore, from myself, Headcoms, would like to apologise that there was no Tier 1 race.
Wankers.
We do apologise. We do apologise at everyone from FPRL that there was not a stream due to low numbers. We decided the race to be cancelled. There was a social round here that Collateral had set up. So
going through this session, there's a couple of people who did drive
raced.
it. So you've got people like I think Locker did it in the end. You got TJ,
David.
So they've all had kind of a already outing in practice. So they would have known the different strategies and the tyre wear and fuel loads to use. So that it's an advantage for them. But we're in the same boat. Everyone had an opportunity to do that practice. I'm not too sure what's going to be the faster strategy around here. I know a lot of people did a one stop. I did a two stop just to try it all out, and I did pass a couple of people towards the end once their tyres went off, but normally it would be a
21.9.
It was a good benchmark.
Yeah, there's Rosie. She's on a lap. We'll go on board with Rosie in the other Alfa Romeo.
It's 21.9, Gary. So in the social, on Friday, I think it was a
20.3.
So we was in the 20.3. That was Tier 1. I think the nearest Tier 3 driver was
20. I think it was TJ. 21.2 TJ set. Yeah. He did because he knocked me out. because I didn't set a good lap, enough lap. But we'll stay on board with Rosie. Where is the Haas of Skull Kid? Obviously, getting his first points of the season in 10th round Singapore. It was 9th, but he did get a 5-second time penalty after the steward's report, so he dropped down to 10th. But he won't care. It's points on the board. As Fish Sticks goes to 22-0.
Oh, Monkey's retired.
Where is Monkey retired?
He's left the session. It's retired him.
Oh, no, he's going to be so fuming. As
Uh-oh.
Rosie goes to 22-8. That's not too bad for her. Faster than David Oldface, who averagely says that he hates this track with a passion. There's RJ. RJ raced as well. He's a new driver.
So Gary, we've got one of the leading contenders for the title coming down the pit straight now of the big boy TJ. He's coming across the line with a 22.3.
Not too bad from him.
Not too bad. Not too start like we were saying last year, and he out last week, and he knows obviously he's qualifying his weakest.
So it's Radical's fault that Monkey has lagged out the session because apparently Radical cursed him.
Obviously TJ knows, and we all know that his weakest link is the qualifying, but he's got that first lap in, which he did struggle with last week. He just couldn't get that first lap in at Singapore. So getting that bank lap for him and putting him up into P3 is a reasonably good time for him.
Yes, speaking on TJ, it was going well until he came across.
Tried taking out Jay.
And they didn't try and take out Jay. Jay was deemed to be a fault at that, and it was a very severe penalty. I think it was 10 seconds and 2 penalty points. Jay moves over and squeezed TJ, and there was literally, how could I describe it? It was a Mark Webber Valencia airplane crash. Like, it was horrendous. Like, TJ's car nearly flipped. So yeah, hopefully TJ
Gary,
will be hoping that.
Gonna go on board with Locker following run a lap. He's just taking turn 1. And he's going around turn 2 now.
I'm still watching Jay.
Yeah, well, fuck Jay. Coming around turn 3, 4.
Jesus.
Coming out into turn 5, we want to be trying to get as much on that curb as possible. Turn 6 is another sweeping one.
Oh dear.
Gary, can you invite Monkey back while I'm taking Randon's lap?
Oh, what do you mean? You invite him taking? Oh,
no, I'm taking Locker Randon's lap. Stop asking me to get on with it. Yeah, so coming through the most difficult
Sorry guys for the blocking
part of the circuit now. Very, very tidy so far by Locker. So this is where you need to be very, very patient on the stick. You need to keep the car really flowing, and Locker has done brilliantly there. Flat out for them 2 corners. Little lift off, which is what you have to do around that corner. No braking. Little brake, lift off, and he's done that very, very nice. Coming around to the last corner, what we're trying to do is go wide here and cut back into the first corner, which he's done. Aimed toward that left-hand curve. Didn't take as much curve as he could, but he's coming down the pit straight now. He has now run out of ERS. He's coming across the line, and it's a solid 22-2 for Locker, so that pushes TJ down to P5. And going by that, we just had the flow, Gary, go 21-7.
Oh no. You're going to have to invite Monkey back because I've just invited him as well.
So, Monkey Boy has one more chance to get back in.
Oh, come on, it's qualifying. It should be fine in qualifying.
I'm just following the rules, Gary. It's up to you. Your head comms, so.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to see. He'll make a decision, tell me.
But yeah, that was a shock at the top. The flow having a perfect lap. 2 tenths clear of every Frenchy around here. Pretty hard to get.
Well, speaking on Locker's lap, and I've noticed everyone's time. Everyone is running out of ERS about halfway down the straight, which is costing them maybe 2 tenths probably on a lap. So what I will probably do, or maybe on the next lap, is they might turn their batteries on as Locker's gone. So glad we got that on board.
That was a nice pirouette by Locker.
Yeah. I can't laugh. He's my teammate now. He's my teammate now. He's part of the Red Bull team.
But yeah, Gary,
Quite often.
I was looking at the situation online. I was just reading about it, and apparently it is a glitch in the game. That apparently they can't physically change. So it's something obviously they're going to want to sort out for the new game.
Well, I saw something on Twitter earlier on, and it was like a key of what they had changed in the game and like all the areas. So they had like green, no change, or yellow they had like, minor changes, and orange is like a major overhaul and stuff. And there was nothing about multiplayer at all. Nothing. Multiplayer wasn't even mentioned in it. So it was a bit terrifying. Maybe we're just gonna have the same as this, and it's going to be as glitchy as ever, and it's just going to be crap. But we can't go win one. They've got to hope that.
Well,
Obviously,
with the amount of money that they earn for people buying the game, I'm so
here comes Button. Button's being smart. He's not running out of battery right to the end of the field, and he gains a lot of time from it.
I'm so bloody hoping that they're going to sort out the game and give us, the fans of the game, what we want. So fingers crossed.
I don't know if you've been keeping track of a certain league management who's actually have access to the beta.
I've talked to him on a daily basis, Gary. He texts me in the morning and gives me updates before you lot.
Okay, anyway. Well, Mr. Tijum has been letting us know how everything is running on the game, or how it feels and everything. Not the good report. You can suffer the.
Well, Hirsch left and retired.
God.
What the fuck is that?
Hirsch will need an invite. Apparently, the cars feel really heavy. You could suffer with oversteer and understeer at the same time. Apparently,
yeah,
when you put your foot down the brakes, the car locks up. But a lot of drivers say that.
Yeah, is that a bad thing though? Because they're making it as realistic as possible.
Yes, but the thing is, it's a video game at the end of the day. Like, even with ABS, it should be stopping you locking up the tyres. You shouldn't be locking up if you've got that assist on. That's the problem. Like,
yeah, but don't forget, it is only a beta. It isn't the finished game. But as a racer, I would rather the game be as realistic as possible.
Yeah, but I'd rather have it as a video game. I don't want, like they did in F1 22, where the car would just snap out on anything. Or
yeah.
We want because it wasn't fun. That's
for me.
Well, yeah, for you. But people who are casual gamers are not going to enjoy them constantly spinning. What they need to do is just put the handling model from 21, where it was actually like it still would try and kill you, but you could easily catch the car and carry on going and stuff. Like, that's probably one of the best handling games they've made, 21.
So you got Jay now, Gary, coming over the pit straight now, coming onto the pit straight. Set his first flying lap. His battery's still going down. He's all used now. So where's this going to put him? Into P13. So yeah. Looking at just seen up there in P7, Fox, second race back for FPRL. Decent time by him. Faster than Locker and TJ. Magic Ram just put himself up into 7th. Yes. That's a good time by him. Got Rosie. Rosie's a 10th up on her lap at the moment, so she's doing pretty good. It's probably going to be her last lap.
No, I think she's got enough time to get around.
I can't even see the time.
Oh wow! Look how much she's run out of battery even before the final corner. So she turned it on way too early. She's going to lose so much time down the straight.
Let's see if this improves her time.
It's 22.6.
22.6. A very good time by Rosie. Puts her up in P12.
I see a Red Bull. Oh, ads.
Alan's on a hot lap, Gary.
Yeah, I know. Rocker's not gonna. Yeah, Rocker's not gonna enjoy this. We'll go on board with him, as Alan's going to do the right thing and get out the way.
Fuck you backing out for? He's on a hot lap. You wouldn't have got a penalty for it.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, Alan's got a lot of fuel, so if Alan decides to turn the battery off and then go for another one, you let him know to turn the battery off, slow down, get the gap, and then go again. Turn your battery off, slow down, because you've got. Also, you might want to tell him to turn his fuel down, because he's got 5 laps of fuel in the car.
Alan,
Which
why you got
probably
5
is
laps
the
of
reason
fuel too?
it's got a whole second.
Wonder why you're
Twice
losing
as
so much.
in a hurricane. No, it's me in a hurricane. Sorry, it's very hot in my room. Shadows, it's me. I've got a fan on.
You see if that's cost Locker. No, it hasn't actually cost Locker. Locker's on a decent lap so far, guys. He's on nearly 3 attempts up, so it's going to put him around P2 at the minute. So
Yeah.
let's see how
Well, this
Lockie
is
does.
one of his best tracks.
Yeah,
He was saying.
that corner there was more tidy than what he did around the first time round. He had a little rear end slip last time
How
round.
much battery he's got?
Yeah, and he's lost a little bit more curb that time round. So where's this going to put? This could put him near enough pole.
Gonna be pole.
Oh,
Oh no, it's not.
That was close. Well, good man, Locker.
He might blame Alan there.
Would blame Alan.
Alan's also going to be in front of somebody else. It might be also Skippy as well. He's also going to have to be careful of the traffic in front of him.
But we got all these other drivers still in the pits with 2:32 left.
Yep, apparently, I am cancelled in the chat as saying, apparently you can gain 50% of ERS in one sector in F124. ERS management is no longer exists. Yes, obviously they bring back the ERS modes. So, like from is it 2020 where you could change it to overtake, none, low, medium, high, overtake, hot lap, and all that stuff. Shame that we're never going to be able to see the engine mode, like rich and everything again. But we'll keep on board with Alan. Alan is 4 tenths up on his lap time at the moment. It's going to put him still 17th.
I think it's going to put him around 16th, 15th. Much better lap so far. He's nearly 7 tenths up. He's going to get a little bit of a slipstream here. And he's got loads of ERS on board, which is... Well, he's got 19%, but it's all been used for some reason.
Yeah, he used it too early. But
right,
here he comes.
Where's this going to put him? He's 17. So just behind David. But David is on a flyer, Gaza. He's nearly 7 tenths up also. So this is going to put him right up into around P10 or P11, I think, if he continues like this. He's going to get a nice little strip in there. He's got a lot of battery. So this is going to gain him. Where's this going to put him? P15. Maybe not then. Button's retired, Herschel retired, Locker's retired, TJ's on his out lap. Got Radical, that's his session done, he's about a second down.
He only did 1 lap.
Mongo, Gary, 7 tenths up in his lap. That's going to put him near that pole at the minute.
Yeah.
That's just after the
first...
Oh no, maybe not.
We'll go on board with Flo. He is actually on a push up as well.
French is just up. Fish is just up.
This Flo now comes through one of the fastest points of the track, the triple right-hander, which, if you can get it right, it's just flat out all the way along. Radical has retired.
Retired, yeah.
But Mongo called it a day.
Oh, Fish has just jumped Epic Frenchie into 3rd place, Gary.
Here comes Flo. Flo's 2 tenths down.
Epic Frenchie just beat Locker again, so he did a faster lap on his last corner. Pushed Locker down to P3. Very, very tight for the top 3.
Oh, here comes Mongo, and he absolutely has nailed it.
Oh, 21.5. Good lap for the Haas driver. But the man on the move at the minute, as long as his game's correct, TJ's just posted a purple first sector, Gary. So my eyes are on him at the moment. Let's see if he can get a reasonably good middle sector. And he's gone purple again. He's 2-3 tenths up. But I think that's going to be incorrect anyway. I don't believe he's done 2 purple sectors if he's 3 tenths up. He needs to improve big time in these last couple of corners. Just coming on to the last corner now. He's taking the tight line to aim it wide. He's got a lot of battery. Coming in, it's going to put him up probably around 8th or 7th.
No, 5th.
Very, very good last sector. Very, very good. So we got the boys. 4th, 5th and 6th.
Don't forget Button. Button's one of the boys.
Button in 7th then. We've got Jay coming over. He went 2.5 tenths up, so that's pushed him up to P12. So it's dropped Skippy and Rosie. So, Gary, I think that is it, my friend, for qualifying.
Oh, Magic Crammer's internet is just... Magic Cram, are you here or are you not in the session?
It says it's here.
Yeah, well, he just said it's a great start to my week back to race. No practice in over a week and Wi-Fi just done.
Hirsch just said, can you guys predict where I will finish? So where's her start? 8th, 18th. I reckon turn 1, you're going to go deep, outbrake yourself, you're going to get spun round, damage your front wing.
Will kill you.
You're going to come back through the grid because of the safety car later on in the race. You're going to outbrake yourself, hit someone again, and finish outside the points. There you go. Cheers, mate.
Radical has put... No, yeah, nice one, ads, you bastard.
For what?
I don't know.
Oh, what I done?
Do you know what it is? He's saying that because you've stolen all the pens in Pro Clubs. And you've missed them all.
No, hang on. I missed 1 out of 3 and I gave mine away last night, so behave.
Magic Cram has asked if he can get an invite. We need to invite him quickly.
I have. I've done it twice.
I'll even throw him.
Radical, what have I done then? Why am I, whatever that is, probably an arsehole.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But... Oh, died. Phone has actually run out of battery.
Gary's not coming up on my recently
I've
played.
already, I've sent him an invite, but...
I want to know what I've done. The boys 4th, 5th, 6th, what about me P10? You absolute scruff.
To be fair, you have done him dirty by not even...
No, saying that, Radical had a very, very good qualifying, top 10.
Oh, now you're talking nice about him. Now he's mentioned it.
Right. Radical's my boy.
He's not... He obviously not, because you forgot to talk about him.
No, P10, it was good. It was good. Let's talk about Radical actually, Gary. Very, very solid race last week. Singapore pretty much did his racing. But much better performance this year by Radical.
He's saying too late now.
It's not so much of a back marker.
He's saying it's too late now.
I don't care.
Oh, we are going already, so someone's readied up early. And we are on the formation lap. Shock. A really weird sight to see.
Come on, Radical, get that P3, boy.
Really weird to see a Haas Williams on pole. We'll never see this in real life, unless you remember all that time in Brazil with Kevin Magnussen.
Right, Gary, so I will go through the grid. Let's have a look.
What, till 10th or all the way through?
All the way through. So Monkey in P19, he's starting on the mediums. So he's going to try and go fast on the first stint. P18's Gold Kids on the hard. 17 we have AJ David in 16th on the mediums. The Tattoo Star 14th Rosie, 13th Skippy, Jay in 12th, 11th Magic Ram, 10th Radical, 9th Viking Foxtail, all starting on the hards. So expected to go long in this race. 8th is Hirsch, 7th is Button, 5th is Fish, 6th all on mediums, and you've got TJ on hards, Locker is got on mediums, and then you've got Epic Frenchie, then the Flow on hards, and then our Pulsage and Mongo in on the medium tyres.
Yep, while we wait for them to get around, Ads, because Ad's done the quickest bloody run down the grid possible.
I could do it again if you want.
No. As obviously we've got a break week, obviously in real F1 right now. Obviously next week we are at China for a sprint round. Obviously we haven't been at China in real life since, was it 2019 because of COVID?
Year before COVID.
Yeah, year before COVID.
2018.
2018. I think Hamilton won the last one because that was the 1000th F1 Grand Prix. I think they made a massive deal about it. And Hamilton won. But yeah, a lot of drivers are saying it's going to be absolutely mental being such a time since they drove it, and you're going to get an hour of practice and then straight into a race.
And they reckon it's going to be, they're going to have new tarmac on, so it might be a similar situation to when Turkey resurfaced. Remember when they felt like it was all on right? Yeah, when it was all like it was raining. And And again, the Chinese weather this time of the year ain't great, so you never know. It might be a rain race, it might be a dry. So, you know, I do expect probably the same order going into that Chinese Grand Prix. I reckon Red Bull, Ferrari. I even think Aston Martin might do well there. Probably McLaren, I think, then Mercedes.
As we watch David slowly pull into his grid box. And it's nice to see everyone following the rules, and as we wait for the lights, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and we are racing. Jesus Christ. It's loud in my ear, I should turn you down. And it looks like it's a very good start for Mongo, but it looks like Monkey's already got past Skulkin and is already looking aggressive. Oh, Monkey's out! His tyre's gone.
What? David hit Monkey, oh dear.
That's not what I saw on my screen. That's not what I saw on my screen.
It looked like Monkey hit a brake ball and it exploded him.
No, Monkey literally didn't hit anyone. His tyre went bang.
Hang on, I'll ask Alan because he was right behind it. Hang on.
Alan, what happened?
According to Alan, David hit Monkey.
Did he? Because David's behind. How could David hit Monkey when David's behind?
I don't know, I'm just going by what he said.
Could someone invite Monkey to find out so we can ask what's going on? We'll bring him on for a triple way. We get an interview with him. Someone quick. Someone quick, invite him.
I can't, he's gone offline I think. It's not on my list.
Hang on a minute, while they're under the virtual. New player card. Right, the fight. We can find out what happened to him. Christ. So we've got a virtual, which I will show later. I don't actually think.
Here we go.
Anything as we're underway again, as Monkey Boy has joined the party. Hello, Monkey. What actually happened? Because from my screen, you didn't actually hit anybody. You just wheel exploded.
Yeah, hit the back of David, mate.
Oh, on my screen, you were nowhere near David.
Yeah, well, you know, just people trying to be too ambitious into turn 1. So yeah, what can I say?
Yeah, we need to send Magic Clam another invite. Where is Magic Clam's car?
Sorry to hear that, Monkey.
Yeah, no worries, boys.
It's just one of them corners, isn't it? Turn 1 at Qatar is obviously a fast-flowing corner, and you do brake normally quite late there.
Yeah, no, just adds to the bad luck of this season, I guess. Can't have any good luck, so there we go. Have to wait another week to try and get a podium.
Yeah, so I'll have to show you later on the stream my point, but on my point, you're a good solid like a car length behind him, and your wheel just explodes off. Like it didn't even look like you hit David at all.
Yeah, well, the car in front of me broke very early. Probably lost about 40 miles an hour of speed. Obviously, not expecting it that early. So, yeah, I don't know whose fault it was. I don't think really it was anyone's. Just everyone's just sort of, you know, slowing up for the first corner, and something's happened. It's made people slow up quicker than normal. But yeah, what a Sunday that is. So yeah. Anyway,
well,
boys,
at least you can go off and relax. And,
well, that's it.
Just sit and watch the stream.
But yeah, no. Hopefully, the rest of the race is all right for you guys. Anyways, I'll see you later.
Before you go, who do you think is going to win? Just a quick prediction for yourself.
I mean, Mongo got pole, so easy option is him. I'd like to see Locker have a good race, but
yeah, I'm going for Locker for the win. I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Locker as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see him up there. He's gone 1 in TT, so hopefully he can get himself up there, at least on the podium. At the moment, he's 4th, so yeah.
Oh, I think Rosie was part of the accident into turn 1 because she's missing a right end plate. Alan looking around the outside. Got to be patient. He's got space, and he does. Does a little switch back.
So Gary, we had an early move. We had Button on the mediums, get past TJ. So TJ dropped down to 6 speed. He is on the hard tyres. David's already picked up a 3-second time penalty in lap 3. So that's not going to be bowing well for him for the rest of the race. We all know that it's not his
going up up front.
favourite track.
Flo's going for the lead.
We've got Viking Fox passing TJ also, and we've got the Flow who's just past Mongo into the lead. So DRS is very, very strong here, Gary. So I would expect quite a lot of overtaking. How long do you reckon these medium tyres last? From Friday on mine, they probably was around lap 7-ish, maybe 8. Before they started dying down.
On the stint that I did, mediums can do 12 to 13 laps before they're done. Hards can do the rest of the race because I did 20 laps on hards. So RJ's retired. How has that happened?
It's a virtual safety car. I don't even know where that is.
How? Oh, he's hit someone.
Oh, fucking Alan!
How? He must have hit somebody and retired.
Oh.
I need to check something quick.
Alan needs a new pair of shorts there.
I just need to check something if because that's two weird places. No, I was expecting to see maybe
have a look at the race directory. Did it not come up with anything on the race directory if he's hit someone?
Yeah, I'm just having a look. Incidents. Have a look. Oh, hang on a minute. Monkey got damage. Severe collision with Monkey Boy Kurt. David Oilface 5-second time penalty. RJ severe collision with Magic Cram 5-second time penalty. And then there's loads of seeding track limits everywhere. And then it just says terminal damage for RJ. Rosie with a 3-second time penalty. I'm going to try and invite Ads, if you can go into your recently played with him.
I've done it. I've done it already.
Alright.
Done it.
I don't know if he's in the lobby, but Skippy and Rosie are in the box. There's a radical 1.4 seconds, but he is on the hards, so later on those times will come into play. But at the moment, it looks like the top 4 are starting to pull away. Viking Fox is 2.1 seconds behind in 5th, but he's got Button and TJM for company behind him.
Yeah, you would expect Viking Fox to have a good start anyway, because he is on that softer tyre.
Viking Fox is on the hards.
Not Viking Fox, sorry, Button. But Viking Fox, yeah, he's looking very, very fast here. But yeah, Fish doesn't look too strong at the moment. He's dropped 2 places. He's got a reasonably good gap to TJ, Gary.
Yeah, he's doing his own pace. I don't think he really needs to. I think what he said he was going to do was try and focus on his track limits, try and keep the pens down, because obviously you can easily get the pens up like you found out on Friday. Was it 15 seconds, was it, in the end?
No, 12, but that was just me testing the limits for hopefully when I can race on Friday, hopefully.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see. I can't promise anything.
But yeah, big battle up at front. You've still got Locker hanging in there. There's a 4-way battle at the moment for the lead with a 2.2 second gap back to Viking Fox. But Mongo and Locker need to start making these moves now. Otherwise, they're going to start dropping off the back of Effort Frenchie and the Flow in probably the next couple laps.
Or they can just stay within their DRS, because if they can stay within their DRS, even if they drop slightly back, they'll be able to pull themselves back in. But it looks like everyone's doing, I say, fairly well. Close 29%, 30, 38. There's a time.
3 seconds for Jay.
67 for Mongo. Locker's got 95, who is pretty much playing the smart game here, not using the battery at all. Because we all know, because you're at full throttle so much around here, as Magic Cam has invited me to join F1, I'm going to have to re-invite me again.
Yeah, and I wonder if everyone remembered about the fuel. So let's see towards the end of the race if there is any fuel saving. But we've got Epic Frenchie using his battery. He's got 15% left. He's got slipstream on Flow. Going down the inside of turn 1. Brilliant move there by Frenchie, but Flow's going to try and stick it around the outside. He isn't. He'll try to cut back, and no. Bit too far behind. And Mongo is slightly going, not slightly, but
Backwards.
a little bit backwards at the moment. He's got about 4 attempts over the course of the lap. He's got plenty of battery though, but the man that hasn't used much battery, and he's only about second and a half behind the lead, is Locker Gary. He's still got 90% battery, whereas everyone in front is 16, 29 and 48.
Yeah.
And
Walker's
TJ has
obviously-
used none.
Yeah, those two might have found the setup where it's good in a straight line, but also good in the corners where they don't need to use the battery. And Monkey Boy Curtis left the session. That is absolutely gutting for him. Not even turn one.
It was doomed from the beginning though. His internet was playing up, or his Xbox, one of the two of the game. Couldn't finish off qualifying. Retired
Mongo
him.
gets 3 seconds.
Ooh, not good for him. Not good for him. Especially when it's only lap 7 and we've still got 22 laps left. But yeah, couldn't do qualifying. It automatically retired him when it kicked him out of the game. And unfortunately, he collided with Big Man Dave into turn 1 at the first start. We've got the flow now taking over Frenchie. We've got Locker and Mongo fighting also. But while
Keep an eye
this
on
is
fish sticks.
while all this is
He's still-
battling, Gary, they're still pulling away from Viking Fox in 5th on the hard tyres, but all this battling up at front is keeping Mongo and Locker on the older tyres, which would be probably on the turning point now where the hards are going to be slightly better in the grasp of them. But yeah, Fish Sticks is still 2.4 seconds behind TJ, and TJ sticking in there in P7. Unfortunately, they're stuck behind Vikings, so unless Button makes a move, TJ's going to be kind of stuck there for the present moment. And let's speak about Radical, Gary.
He's P10. He's made it
P10.
into the top 10.
In top 10, stayed there, that's where he started. He's only 4 attempts behind Tattoo Star. He's still got a lot of hers left, so having a good race so far.
Yep. Some would say that his teammate, fellow Alpine driver, has been carrying him this season. But to be fair, Radical has been getting a bit of a bad up, being caught up in most of the incidents for the Alpine team in Tier 3. So it'd be
We've got
good to see
Mongo
him
going
get
for the move on
past.
Epic Frenchie. Epic Frenchie's obviously had a moment somewhere because he was 8 tenths behind. A little bit of wheel banging. Going to stick in plenty of room. Guys give each other enough room there, which is great. Locker's just waiting in the wings.
Licking his lips,
Oh.
some would say. He's looking at these two like it's a pint of beer. It's like, ooh, I'll have some of that.
And
Yeah.
they're doing a very, very good job to Gary, though. They're medium tyres are sticking with these hards.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're dropping out yet because, as we found out on Friday, front tyre wear is horrendous around here. No wonder why in the real Grand Prix they forced everyone to do 3 stops.
But you would expect at this point the hards should be a little bit faster than the mediums, but it's not the case at the minute with these 4 drivers. All split by about a second and a half, and they're actually putting time again still on Viking Fox, 7 tenths that last lap. So they're giving themselves a good gap just in case if anything goes wrong.
Well, I'm having a look at the top 4. I'm going to look on their steering wheels for their fuels. So the Flow has 1.7 laps over fuel. Epic Frenchie 1.1. So Epic Frenchie may be in trouble near the end of the race because when on to lap 10 and he's got 1.1. Them
two, I think, are not going to make it to the end without.
No, I think 1.7 will be fine. I think 1.7 will be fine. I think 1.1 is the one that's going to be in trouble. You've got 2.9 for Mongo, 2.1 for Rocker, another 1.1 for Viking Fox, Button, 1.7. TJ knows about the fuel, 2.1, 1.7 for Fish Sticks. 3.5 for Tattooed Star. Radical, as I wait for his back, 1.9 for him. Hirsch, 0.16 for Hirsch. Hirsch has done a rotter here.
So Hirsch's prediction, mate, I'm fucking Houdini, Gary. He's gonna be last. He's not gonna be able.
No, he's going to do.
He's gonna have to do
radical in F2.
He's gonna have to do some major fuel saving, and that's gonna hurt him.
Just like you last year.
Yeah, going by
T2.
experience of last year, he would have to start fuel saving near enough now to make it to the end.
Bruiser, our man in the garage, has said anybody who is plus 1.5 is in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I said. The top two that are on 1.4, 1.5 are going to be in trouble towards the end.
No, Flo's on.
Skippy takes him.
1.6 Flo's on.
Yeah, it's going to be tight for him. And the worst thing for the flow, he can't fuel save at all because he's fighting at the front. So he's going to be in full throttle all the time and using his ERS, which is the worst thing. To fuel save, you can't really use your ERS, and he's having to use it to defend. So at the minute, our predictions were right before the beginning. Locker is probably in the best position at the moment.
Yeah, because he's still not using
hang on, to finish the race. I'm not saying where, because I don't want to curse him, but to finish.
I was about to say he still hasn't used a lot of his battery.
No, so he's in a good position.
Far.
And neither is TJ. TJ's used none at all. He's on 95%.
Has he had a moment? It's like he's forgotten where the overtake button is.
No, because if there's not a safety car, it's going to come back to him later on in the race. So I think at the moment, TJ is probably best positioning at the moment. And if anything happens up in front, it's going to be probably fifth. Or he's going to have to do an early pit stop to try and catch up the top four, because they are losing quite a lot of time by being stuck behind Fox. So about 4.5 seconds now. And Fish is catching up. And then Radical's asked Tattoo Star now. So that's a good move by him. But yeah, they're losing quite a lot of time behind Viking Fox. But it does look like Viking Fox, Gary, has got quite good top end speed. He's losing it in the corners, but top end speed. Yeah, he's able to defend, but TJ's going to have to start using some of his ERS very soon if he wants to start making a move.
Yeah, we can't really. Problem is, if TJ starts using his battery, he then puts himself in trouble later on. So he needs to find the time when to go and take it there. I see Ad's prediction of Hirsch is going well. Because you said he was going to lock up into turn one.
So Gary, I'm just going past I'm looking through all of the extended track limits. Locker's got 1. Fish has got 2. Oh no, Locker's got 2, Gary. So Locker's on his last one. Fish has got 2. TJ, I don't think he's got any. I can't see TJ on this list. So, yeah. So you got. I'm trying to have a look for the Flow. Flow's got 1.
Oh, there's Button getting 1. Frenchie's going for the move up the inside. Is he going to make the move? Looks like Flow was actually back to having 3.
Yeah. So the Flow's got 1 also. So Locker's doing very well. Seeing as he's got to be careful with these track limits now. TJ hasn't
right
got
now,
any.
especially with this track. I think Walker might be doing a smart idea, taking a little bit back from the cars in front, giving himself a little bit of space to be able to see the braking lines and stuff. It's so hard to fall behind people.
His best opportunity would to probably pit at the end of this lap or lap 13.
Oh, TJ spun.
Oh no. No, he hasn't. Button has.
No, he's come together with Button.
Safety car. So that'll be everyone in.
I don't think the Hards are now going to have to do a 2-stop.
2-stop, yep.
The medium runners are going to have a free pit stop here, go to set of hards and probably go to the end. Maybe mediums could, because obviously we're going to have 3 laps off safety car. I'm going to watch Rosie because just in case she hits the safety car. Safety car has just cut her off.
Yep, so the hard runners are going to have to do, I would say, probably another pit stop. If not, it's going to be really, really shag tyres. But on the flow, is he going to break enough? Yes, he has. So Gary, this safety car has probably come in a good time for these plus 1 lap people too.
Radical has stayed out.
Well, Radical tends to do this a lot, Gary, anyway. So that puts him up to P1. Get there, boy. So
Oh, he's got Delta. He's got Delta. He's just slammed on the brakes. Has we got any jumpers? No. As far as I'm aware. TJ has fallen behind Tattooed Star because I assume TJ had to have a front wing change. You can check that. Hirsch is up into the top 10. David's up to P. It's taken his 5 seconds.
If anyone in TJ
rubbish.
If anyone in TJ party, let us know what happened with Button. Obviously, we only saw him just spin. But
David Oldface doing David Oldface things.
Maybe Radical couldn't hit Gary because he would have been stuck behind TJ for too long.
Shadows put Radical couldn't hit then.
But again, he could have lost 5 seconds, 6 seconds in the pits rather than now 25 seconds. Unless there's an early safety car, he's going to be towards the back of the grid when he pits from a point-to-pay position. So, but again, it's very hard. But again, it's very hard to pass here. So, if he uses his deployment wisely and defends in the corners, the only place they're going to be able to pass is the pit straight. He might have done this to help out his teammate down in ninth.
So, that's some logic, ain't it? I've just noticed, now we've got safety car ads. Guess what this helps? All the people who've underfueled.
Yes, that's what I said. Anyone that's underfueled is going to help massively. So, Epic Frenchy Flown, definitely Hirsch. They've all
Hirsch is up to 0.4 now.
They're all going to be able to save a little bit of fuel. Oh, and Radical isn't, so he's chosen to pit now.
He might gain a. It's probably going to fall behind Scott. Oh, God.
He's going to be at the back.
No, Skippy's too far behind. Look how far Skippy's behind.
Okay, 16th then.
He's going to be behind Alan.
But he's going to have an
extra.
He's going to have an extra.
Oh! I saw Radical drop and I thought Radical spun.
I know, hard.
Blame for.
Oh, mediums, gone mediums. So yeah, he's got an extra lap than everyone else. It's probably about 3 or 4%. So he was doing very well in the first stint. So there's still possible time to get points.
Just watching Skippy. Skippy's driving as fast as he can to just try and catch up the field.
But again, all these medium runners, I would have thought would have been trying to go slow as they can to try and save as much tyre wear as possible. Because if the safety cars comes out in goes in end of lap 16 maybe, they may just make it to the end. They'll just be very, very shy. Don't you think, Gary, because of the safety car now?
Yeah, because at the moment the only problem is once they get under racing, those mediums are going to heat, and even on minimum tyre pressure, you get over 100 degrees around. It's very hard to keep the tyres at 90, which means the tyres are going to get worn a lot faster, especially.
Wow!
That's what.
Coffee.
Oh. Well, Crash Bandicoot has entered the building. If anyone remembers that game, you're very old.
Booger.
Buddy, Crash Bandicoot, an absolute living legend. As you see there from Race Control, not Charlie Whiting. Who
the fuck is Joe?
I was about to say Charlie Whiting. But I realised it's
that's
no
disrespectful.
Who is it now that's Race Control?
I don't know his name. Ask Nigel if he's in the stream, he knows everything.
Race Control obviously saying that we can get underway. It looks like Frenchie's going to try and go early. And he's cut Flo completely underwear. Oh my God!
Yeah, he's got a 1.5 second gap. So this is going to put Locker and Mongo on the back of Flo.
Is Mongo going to go for it? Locker has a look. Thinks better of it, but there's a move at the back. Hirsch on TJ. Oh, it's very tight into turn 2. Now into turn 3. And they file straight back in. But look at Jay going round, looking for the outside. He's going to go to the inside. And it looks like Hirsch might have
David's gone.
No. No. Who killed David?
What happened, Dave? Oh, Magic Rab took him out.
How do you know?
Dallas just told me.
Oh. As Skippy has made a mistake, Radical is now gaining positions. David's got no front wing. Locker!
No, but that might be good. He's reset. He's got 3 now more strikes, whereas Flo and everyone else haven't.
Cruiser said Stefanama Dimical. Oh, wait. Never mind. It might. No, Stefanano.
He's the FIA president.
Yeah. Who is it? We need to search it up. Might ask Siri in a minute.
Radical picked up 3 seconds.
Well, it was like Frenchie. Even though he gained 1.7 seconds,
He's lost a lot.
He's let. I think he's let off to allow Flo to catch up because these two are trying to work together to keep the position from Mongo.
I don't think
I
so.
don't understand why. Well, no, because these two are in the party and they like working. These two won a constructors last year with each other in Williams.
Yeah, what's the point? They're rivals there.
Yeah, but they 1-2. They're probably going to just try and fight out at the end of the race, focusing on letting Mongo past, and then fight because look, the cars behind have penalties. So what's the point? Like try and be annoyance and hold them up. We'll have a look around. Viking Fox is all reset. Fishstick is 1.2 seconds behind. Patch Star has got in front of TJ, who is
But he did that lap, Gary. He did have the flow. Used quite a lot of battery. He used half of his battery up already in that last lap below the safety car. So that could have been the possibility of why he caught French up so quickly.
I need to have a look at see what Hirsch's battery fuel is. As
Oh,
the
the
phone
flow's
gets
got away.
Oh dear.
So game on.
Hirsch has done a big moment. Big snap.
So let's have a look at Frenchie, see if he's got a warning at all.
Hirsch is back up to 1 lap over fuel, so I think he might be good now. But sorry, gone too far. Frenchie.
He hasn't got any.
Hello.
Frenchie hasn't got any warnings so far. TJ just picked his first one up over the last couple of laps. It's in Frenchie's hands to lose at the present moment.
Radical's now up to P14. He's slowly making his way, but he's also got past Magic Graham.
Mongo's on the move.
He did a double overtake.
Mongo's using a bit of battery. He's going around the outside of the flow. It's going to be tight. Oh, he had to lift off there.
Missed it.
Mongo, not Mongo. Yeah, it's Mongo. Mongo's used all his battery, Gary. Literally all of it.
Yeah.
And he's still got the overtake button off. You'd want to turn it off, mate. Otherwise, you're going to cook them rear tyres. I think he forgot to turn it off. Oops. That's not good for Mongo. And he's still got it stuck on.
Unless it's a strategy to try and get past Flo.
I very doubt it. He's got it stuck on still at 0%. So unless you turn that off, your rears are going to heat and you're going to more than likely spin.
Well, it won't matter now because it's got nothing.
And Locker's used a bit more battery than he did in the first stint, obviously to keep up with these boys in front. So he's on the harder tyres, so the ones in front will have the faster strategy at the beginning.
Oh my god, look at the slows. Exit out the final corner, he just rocketed away from thing, and he takes the lead of the Grand Prix, but with a 3-second time it's going to allow Frenchie to really happy to sit there. But Locker having a look behind.
TJ finally got past Tattoo Star. He's got a 1.5 second gap to Fishsticks. Fishsticks has dropped off the back of Viking Fox to about 2 seconds. So a second a lap at the minute since the beginning of the safety car restart.
Yep. Jay's still in the final points position. Skull Kid, if he can stay within the gaps, might nick another point if he doesn't get penalties. Flo with another penalty. That's 6 seconds now. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
So he's got 3 warnings in 2 laps, basically, because he got his first warning, first set of 3 seconds lap after the safety car.
Yep, so he's obviously pushing, and he's now pushing too hard, and it's now cost him, pretty much, might have cost him the podium. Tatstar gets a 3-second time penalty, probably because of dirty air behind that Alpine. That's thrown Baguettes out the back. Instead of dirty air, it's just thrown Baguettes.
So Mongo has now finally turned his airs off, but he's still using it at 3%. Locker isn't using any. Skulky's now picked up his first 3 seconds. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to have a look at the penalty situation. So Flo's got 6, Mongo and Locker both got 3. Tattoo Star's got 6. And Tattoo Star's got back past TJ at some point. Jay's got 9. Button's got 3. Skull Kid and Radical and the rest of the grid now have got penalties. So there's only 5 drivers out of the whole grid that have got penalties free at the moment. Jay's picked up 12 seconds now.
We've got a little bit of news as a WWE superstar way back. I've got some bad news for you. Monkey Boy has put. I watched it back, and Tattoo Star causes it, swipes right across David, which causes him to break suddenly.
Oh, teammate.
And Monkey says, "I hope he crashes."
Teammate on teammate, not good. Oh, Zach Brown ain't gonna be happy.
Yeah, Monkey said he hope he crashes it.
Oh, Mongo went wide. He's picked up another 3 seconds penalty.
Oh dear, this could actually bring Fox into a podium here.
Yeah, now Mongo Locker's used a bit more battery than Mongo, so you're going to see an overtake now on Mongo. He's going for the move. He's made his move of the race. He's stuck behind Mongo the whole race so far, and he's made his move up into P3 for Locker. Oh, he's got wide.
Oh, he squeezes Mongo's.
Wonder if he's just
Viking
picked up.
Fox, never mind. That's a curse.
Wonder if he's just picked up a warning for it. Let's have a look. Yes, so yes, Gary, he's just picked up his first out of the second penalty warnings. Locker just going off that little bit. Obviously, Viking Fox.
Rosie's come in the box for a set of softs.
Nah, yeah, they'll do till lap 8. Lap 8 lap.
They're going to be very worn at the end. They usually go after 7 laps.
What Locker needs to do now, he needs to catch up Frenchie, otherwise there's going to be another easy pass by Mongo down that back straight. He needs to try and get in this DRS section for Locker. Fish Sticks is TJ's got his 3-second penalties. Fish Sticks, at a minute, Gary, Fish Sticks is coming on the back of these guys, and he could even finish on the podium yet.
Yeah. I was about to say, it's not been the greatest race for Mr. Fish Sticks. He's usually very much at the front, like in the top 2, top 3. Wasn't the greatest qualifying for himself. But as Mongo has got repassed Locker into turn 1.
Yeah, and Frenchie and Flo have checked out up in front.
Yeah, it's because the 2 cars behind are fighting, so they're dropping. But we're watching Hershey, who's made a good recovery from being at the back. He's now in 8th place and has 0.8 laps of fuel. 0.7. So should finish. He might have to start fuel managing. He doesn't have a penalty, as Rosier sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Oh, girl.
I left the pause there for you to say that, and you nailed it. Locker still fighting with Mongo. These two can stop fighting, allow to catch up, or just do what they're doing, and then, use the advantage of the tyres later on.
Yeah, as long as they keep going at this pace, they should be able to catch up to Frenchie and Flo towards the end of the Grand Prix. So what are they on now? 8 laps each. So I'd reckon around lap 26, this Flo and Epic Frenchie's pace will drop off all of a sudden.
we'll have to see. Because there's some times where the tyres don't wear out as much, and then there's sometimes where they actually will. But at the moment, it's like those mediums are not as worn as we thought.
And Gary Radical's made his way up into P12. He's got plenty of batteries. Got 35%, the most out of everyone on the grid. He's made his way through, obviously Skippy, Skulky, Magic Ram, Rosie and Dave. So his next victim will be Jay and Buttons. Try and get back into that P10. Obviously, he's on a lap fresher tyres than everyone else, so the advantage is to him at the present moment.
Yeah, it's just at the moment this is a bit of the kind of the end game of the race. It's just like, when do you push now? There's not really much we can really say. It's just literally tyre management and penalty management at this point.
Magic Ram's just picked up his second lot of penalties. That's 6 seconds for him. But yeah, Locker and Mongo are going to have to start pushing now, because they are slowly losing 4 tenths a lap to the guys in front. Radical's picked up a second lot of 3-second penalties. Mongo goes to the move again on Locker.
These two are just going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But Fish Sticks is now only 1.3 seconds behind Fish Sticks.
Yeah, so at the moment, let me have a look. The leader. So Fish is 5.5 behind the leader. And got Flo, which has got 6 seconds. And you've got Mongo, which has got 6 seconds. So in a minute, he's on course to finish on the podium as it stands at the present moment.
Pretty close, and we'll start with 2 laps to go. I will put on the gap to the leader so we can see, and penalties, so we can actually see what the gaps are and what the places will be gained from penalties. Only 3 people without a penalty. That's Epic Frenchie, Fish Sticks, and Hirsch. Viking Fox is using a little bit of track with us to try and stay within top of the squib in front. Jay gets another penalty. Jay is literally on a war mission to maybe get the highest. Got 15, 9 seconds more than anybody else. 3 time penalties more than anybody else in the race.
Yeah, well, he's only got to get another 5 and he's disqualified, isn't he? Is it 20 seconds to cut off point?
I don't know. I've seen.
Or was it 18? I've seen people at 18.
No, I saw. Who was his name? Jarvis. He once had 30, and was still going.
I thought it was always a 20-second one. I might be wrong. Fish has dropped off a little bit to Viking Fox. He needs to start pushing a bit more. He needs to be about 1.1, 1.2. Try and get himself on that podium. It's got obviously a bit more battery than everyone else in front. Apart from the flow, saved a lot of battery. Obviously, I don't think Frenchie's fighting him at a minute. But yeah,
try and work together.
Fish just needs to start trying to get into this DRS if he needs to have a good result here. He's the only one of 3 that haven't got any penalties.
I think Mongo has 6, so he's going to jump Mongo, and he will jump 2, so he still will get. He probably still. If we go to lead.
Oh, he's on course to get a podium, guy.
Yeah, it'll be P2 right now.
Yeah.
But actually, no, he won't. No,
he'll get P3. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. For him to have a good result in like P2, he needs to be about 1.1 behind to keep that pressure on. He's only got about 8-9 attempts to get, and the thing that's not working in his favour is the fact Fox, Locker, and Mongo all got DRS.
Benji's dropped out of DRS now.
Oh, got Jay Radical on the move. Radical's past Jay for P11. Hirsch. Tattoo start fighting. Hirsch is on the inside.
Oh, don't do that.
Epic Frenchie's got a 3-second penalty, Gary, so it's all to go for now.
Hirsch up the inside. Tattoo start on the outside. Still there. Still there.
It took him off the track in real Formula 1 terms. You'd have to get that position back. And Hirsch is
at the back of him.
So Gary, Mongo and Locker, like I said, lap 26 have started to catch Frenchie and the flow. And Frenchie's had a moment at some point. I reckon he's fuel saving because he's 1.8 seconds away.
No, he's got 1 lap of fuel and there's only 3 laps left to go.
Why has he dropped off 2 seconds?
I don't know. I really don't know.
No, and he's like dropping. So Mongo,
I'm looking at the fuel thing.
hopefully Mongo and
Loads of
Locker
fuel.
try and work together here. Now that Frenchie's got his 3 seconds.
What I can tell you right now, Fox is in big trouble. 0.20 laps of fuel as that was David Oldface. Unfortunately being lapped. He's going to cause that. He's going to be right in front of TJ, but we know David Oldface. He's going to get out of the way. He knows the back. He knows. He's a gentleman.
Yeah, no, so now Locker's in P3. He's going to have to start trying reeling in. He's got 2 laps to go. Yellow flag.
That's David moving out the way of people.
Skippy
David
started
might
the fighting. He's wanting P15.
David might be, throwing a cheeky little finger out to his teammate for the accident in the first corner. If Zach Brown might be booting down the door later. Gonna do as Hirsch gets the time back. It's gonna be like Gunter Steiner. You don't fucking smash my door.
Yeah, so Fish Sticks is the only person in the grid that has not got a penalty, and he's still around that 1.4, 1.3 seconds. So how far is Fish away from Frenchie, Gary? Because he could, if he pulls out his finger out his bumhole in the last couple of laps. Oh no, he's too far away.
He's 4.8.
Yeah, so he needs a 1.8.
4.7.
He needs 1.8 seconds to try and get P1 basically.
Locker still fighting. And we've got 2 laps to go. Penultimate lap we're on now. We'll take off the tyres and keep the penalties up and put the telemetry on. And we'll keep on the leader graphic. So everyone can see. Everyone's going to move. It's been actually a very good race. We've had 2 early retirements. Unfortunately, Monkey on lap 1, even before turn 1. And RJ right about here where we see Fox going through right now. But Fox is going to have to start fuel saving. 1.1 laps of fuel. So 0.1 laps of fuel right now.
He might just make it.
He is going to be the fastest car on track due to the fact being the lightest car. But he's going to be rapid down the straight, so we might even see him have a look.
He might just make it.
Fish Sticks has been literally in arm's reach of this top. He's 3rd, 4th and 5th in front of him for the last like 20 other laps. And just cannot find the last bits he needs.
Yeah, I don't get what's happened to Frenchie, Gary. He's given Flo the win. He's lost so much.
Say that.
He's over 3.5 seconds behind. He's lost so much time in the last 2 laps.
No, Rocket. Oh yeah, Frenchie I think he might have conceded it and allowed Flo to win.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Because at the time, 2 laps ago, he's only 1.4 behind. And he's literally dropped so much time that unless he's effing about with him.
Go on, David.
He's lost the win here.
Shadows are saying Fish Sticks could still win here.
No, he can't. Fish Sticks is 7.5 seconds behind the flow.
Yeah.
But I'm not being funny, but Locker is on the bubble.
Yellow flag, and it's Rosie has got 10 seconds for track limits. Oh, she's out of fuel.
Yeah, she's out of fuel. Yeah, Locker's on the bubble here, Gary. He's 5.7 behind the flow. So for Locker to get.
Oh, still yellow flag. I'm waiting to see if Viking Fox runs out of fuel. Viking Fox is flashing.
Flow comes over the line and he is taking the win.
hang on a minute. Just wait a
And where's
second.
it going to all land?
Locker gets
Locker
third.
gets P3.
Fishsticks gets second.
P2.
Well, he's
Oh, he
9-10.
finished 9 attempts behind.
Locker gets T4. Viking Fox 5th. Mongo 6th. 7th is TJ. 8th is Hirsch. A good recovery from him. P9 is Tattooed Star. P10 is Button. 11th is Radical. Just maybe that pit stop that he missed has actually caused him. Jay has absolutely crashed on the line and it's dropping him down.
Magic Round P12. Alan finished P13 in the end. Skippy, Jay. We're just waiting for obviously Rosie to come round.
League management wishing a crash on the drivers professional. I think he's joking, by the way. Angels doesn't actually mean it. He's having a laugh. That's why he put a laugh on there. Don't look too much into it. He's having a joke. As we wait for Rosie to eventually finish. Yeah, she's got 0.14 laps of fuel. She was done. As give us a wave, Rosie. Give us a wave.
There you go.
Whee. There she goes. She's finished. And that is it for Qatar. She set a 2 minutes 4 lap, by the way. What a stonking lap that is. As it's given Radical driver a day. Don't get any ideas, lads. Can't give a P11 man driver a day.
Yes, you can. You can give anyone driver a day. But it's not going to be Radical because he dropped a position.
Oh, Jay has said, I didn't even mean to crash on the line. I got a left front punch and careered into the wall. I couldn't pit. TJ had the wing damage. I was too close. Then Magic Ram sending dives bigger than Tom Daly.
So Jay in the end got 27 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh dear. But the Flow, somehow with 6 seconds, has won the race. Fishsticks in P2, Epic Friendship in P3. So if we can invite those, actually I can invite those people now. Invite to party. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Invite. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. Epic Frenchie as well. What is that? That is the worst profile picture for Epic Frenchie on his game of that picture. So I'm going to quickly scroll through all the way down. So Mr. Lee Carey, Fishsticks is new. We'll be able to see everyone. Positions. But yeah, we've got the two again playing games with the whole field, Fro and Frenchie in the comms box already. Some mind games. You could say the dark arts. But we'll wait for Lee. I'm gonna have to ping Lee. Lee is on Do Not Disturb, so he's probably not realised I've invited him.
That way.
We actually get to do
Right, I might as well start with Frenchie.
A minute.
Obviously... I might as well start. It's P3, Gary. Shut up.
We've got to get people in. What do you mean, shut up? I'm head comms here.
I don't give a shit. That ain't a fucking proper role.
It is.
Right, so I'll start. Yeah. So Frenchie, yep, P3, well done. Obviously you started in P2, was it? Start P2, P3.
No, yeah, I'd start P3, I think it was.
Yeah, so just talk us through that race. Obviously going through the grid, you were swapping back and forward with the Flow most of the Grand Prix. Just talk us through your race a little bit. Was you worried about your fuel in the end? Obviously, before the safety car, you was only on about a lap and a bit. Do you think that safety car saved you today?
No, I think I would have had enough fuel anyway. Obviously, I had a great quali and as well as Flo, had a good one as well. I didn't think anyone would beat Flo, but obviously got beat by Mongo. Mongo had a whopper of a lap with a 121.5. So well done on him. But yeah, a great battle with Flo. I loved it, and did a little sneaky thing to help Flo. Definitely, yeah, didn't help Flo at all. But yeah, imagine.
Let that out of the bag, didn't you?
Yeah,
Something
no,
there.
I definitely didn't help him. But
You didn't drop off like 3 and a bit seconds to that throw in. Not like
So-
Yeah, but it
last
went-
season.
it backfired
Yeah, so
on me,
that comes into my next question. Towards the end of the Grand Prix, obviously you was 9/10, so within a lap you was about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So, did you be truthful to our viewers today? Did you purposely slow down and give Flo back the favour as he did to you on the last race of last season? Or was you in struggle mode?
I heard a little voice come out in chat in the party saying, "Get a 3-second penalty," so I did.
Oh,
and
Flo. Flo.
and then
We'll be
and
having
then
words.
I saw that I was still in the range of winning anyway, so I was like, we just dropped down a bit.
But then,
and
and you dropped
it
down
backfired.
too much.
Yeah.
So will you
Yeah.
listen to your mate next time? Does he's actually cost you P2?
To be fair, he kind of deserves it after Abu Dhabi last season. So fair play, mate. I'd do anything. To be fair. So there you go, Flo. Congrats on the win, and well done, Fish Sticks, for getting the P2 anyway. But yeah, there you go, lads.
Yeah, well, good sportsmanship there, even though you're not teammates. But hey, hopefully we see a more
We
bit
are
of a
teammates.
right. What?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
He's
Nothing.
part of Team
yeah.
Epic Flow.
Yeah, epic Flo. Do it.
But yeah,
Not a thing.
That's what my profile
It is.
picture is. It's Flo.
Have you got Team Fish Face?
Oh, is that
You've got
Flow?
Team
I
Epic
may
Flow.
have-
Yeah.
Oh dear, I might have,
Yeah, you may have said
I may have
something.
insulted Flo on the stream then, because I'm like, that's the worst photo as his gamer thing. Oh dear, I do
Oh my
apologise.
god, Flo. I'm so sorry, Flo.
but yeah, congratulations on your P3. Gary,
thank you, mate.
pass over to the old fish man.
So we're here with once again Fish on another podium. Good recovery.
So
in
let's
Fish.
go straight to the flow. So flow.
God, don't
let's
you dare
talk-
do the fish sticks. He didn't get an interview last time because it was going funny, so we're giving it to him this time. So after, how would
Legend.
you say, was that a better
Shut
race
freezer,
after
probably.
bit of disappointment of Singapore last week?
I mean, after turn 1, when someone tried to make it 3 wide for no reason, yeah, I'm quite surprised that I got second. I didn't realise there was that many penalties in front of me.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
you and her
I've won
two
the
without
race.
penalties.
Is he? Oh, well,
Oh, yeah, good job
put
on
a
that.
question mark there. Yeah, I got two warnings in one lap. When I was pushing.
Oh
when
dear.
I was pushing on the mediums to catch up the Viking, Dotton, TJ group. But no, yeah, I'd say without the turn 1 incident, I probably would have been up there with Flo and Epic, hopefully, for most of the race, if not probably in that gap between. But no, yeah, so it was a solid race. I mean, I enjoy the track, so it was always going to be a fun race for me. So, but yeah, so quite surprised with the second as I crossed the line. I was like, oh, but yeah, so yeah,
I'm gutted now.
it was like 10
Well,
it was
that's what
10
you
and a
get.
half, so it
Do you know
was
what that-
close. And then I looked and went 9/10, so I was like, oh, if I was 34 a second quicker, I could have won it. I was like,
Do you know what I'm just gonna say to the Frenchie? That is karma for playing some little dirty tactics. Karma for you've lost your podium, you lost your P2 out of it. You both
It's
would
fine,
have.
we To be
You
fair, I
both
lost-
would have
I
got
lost
the.
more
You both
places
would have been
thinking Abu
first and
Dhabi.
second, just switched around if you didn't play any. If you didn't do that, so I assume Frenchie's actually lost out. Anyway,
He
on
had a
it.
6-second penalty. I had a 3. That was the thing.
You were on the last lap, not on
Yeah.
4 laps to
Oh
go.
yeah, I forgot. I mean, I should
Very
have got another
obvious.
3 seconds.
But
I've been helping.
obviously, Fish, we go to one of the most historic tracks on the calendar, and also a
What's
track
that?
that we've just been to in real life, Suzuka, and it's our next but first sprint round. It's our one and only sprint round of the rest of the world part of the season.
It's shite.
So, how are you looking forward
Oi.
to Suzuka?
I love Suzuka. It's like this track. It's one of my favourite tracks, and it's a bit shit. We've only raced it once.
Oh dear.
We haven't raced there for a while. We haven't actually seen a league race in there in a while.
Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to it. It'll be a fun race. I like the track, so wherever I am, a bit like today, it's just a fun track for me to drive. So
Quick question for me though. You
go
didn't
for
seem
it.
as fast. You didn't seem as fast as I thought you was going to be. You was quite stalemate for most of the race. Was you just purposely just like kind of?
it's the DRS train. It's hard to break that. I was only getting it when I was better on the older tyres at the end of the stints. That's where I was getting it, and I had a slight, maybe a slight battery advantage. But yeah, well, if you're in DRS, you have to proper push to get into that. It took me ages, especially on that highway. Basically, I didn't get into DRS until the last 2 laps of those guys in front of me, and I was pushing the whole bloody time to try and catch them. It's really hard to get into that DRS train if you're not already in it. But yeah, it's you wouldn't have thought so, but they're gaining like easy 3 temps on that straight, even with you using batteries. So yeah, you have to push a lot on the other bits of the track to try and catch. But I think people might have been running slightly lower wings than me. I'm not sure, but yeah, so
I think Viking Fox was running quite low wings.
yeah, like I say, but I had fun with the race, so I can't really complain. So.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for that, Fish Sticks. And good job on another P2. I don't know where that moves you up in the championship. But now we're going to go up to the biggest Ford on the planet. No, I'm just joking. You know what? We're going to give them we're gonna give them the 24 car, because why not? Oh well, we'll have to leave like that. What was it? It's Flo. Flo's our race winner today, in maybe some controversial way, but at the end of the day, he's got the line in first. But yes,
you know, it's just life. Sometimes you give, sometimes you get.
Yeah, that's true. Abu Dhabi, do you remember that?
yes, we know, because me and Cruiser were going, no, don't do it. Oh, he's ruined the championship. No, we're just going. But anyway, good job on the win. How was qualifying for you?
Definitely didn't believe that anyone would beat that time, but yeah, GG to Mongo to
Ego.
even nearly 2 tenths quicker. I definitely didn't expect that. I definitely like Qatar, so qualifying was looking forward to it. But yeah, Mongo definitely got the perfect lap in there. Yeah, but still happy with P2. A bit sad that I couldn't get him at the start and be in fresh air from the beginning. But as soon as DRS was enabled, yeah, I got... anyway.
Yeah, we could see that you and Flo were just sitting on each other, like overtaking. Yeah, you and the Frenchie, just overtaking each other back and forth, and obviously the safety car brought you all back together. And then you two just broke away, and then it was plain sailing that we thought Frenchie was there for the win, and then suddenly the Alfa Romeo car had some problems. Don't know. We'll have to find it. Us.
Yeah,
And she was screaming,
my
GP2
chassis
engine,
went.
GP2.
engine. What? No, he's doing a stroll. What the hell is going on, guys? We're in a different category. Somehow, guys, it's like my F1 manager Alfa Romeo. They just suddenly lose 5 seconds of pace. But anyway, I don't know if is this your first win of the season?
It is my first win in FPRL in general.
Congratulations.
Another person who gets it before me.
So, quick question, Flo. Did you actually tell Frenchie to purposely get a penalty so you can get a win?
Go on, tell
I'm
the
not
truth.
gonna comment
Tell
on
the
that.
truth. Go on,
No,
tell the truth.
Go on.
He did.
It might break some FPRL rules. So.
Wait, did it actually? Oh shit. Yeah, never mind. We didn't do that. It was David
Yeah,
Lopez.
so
Well,
you
you've
won't get
admitted,
it.
you've
back on
admitted
white
on
from me.
stream, Fred. You did admit on stream, Frenchie, that you purposely took track gains to get a penalty. That it is in the FPRL.
Yeah, but that's just his
and that's an
character story, you know?
automatic 10. That's an automatic 10-second penalty.
Oh, it's just whether it will
It's on
get-
page.
never
It's on
mind.
page 10.
Never mind.
I'm joking.
I'm sure.
I'm joking.
I'm sure league management will. Radicals laughing and says disqualifying them both. I absolutely agree. If we disqualify both of them,
Yeah, but the thing-
Fish Sticks wins.
Yeah, but
Well, I win the no
It's kind of
penalty
like-
race.
Yeah,
Moral
definitely.
victory from Fish Sticks here. But we've got to end it because it is getting late. It's 9:30. We've got
no
to
ending.
yeah, end it. End
Yeah,
it.
we've got to
End it.
But anyway,
End it before we expose anyone. Yeah.
before we go and end it, we need to have ads. Oh god, might as well just put fraudulent driver of the day. But no, to be fair, ads have picked actually quite good the last couple of weeks, and I've agreed them. So, but this week he's got a bit of a hard contender. He's obviously not going to pick one of the front two. But yeah,
Oh, no,
David.
I was, but not now after them fucking tactics. I'm not.
We were racing till the
Wait.
end, but yeah.
Had to
No,
put it said
so,
5 seconds of Fish for spinning.
I think I was just quicker than Frenchie, that's all.
Yeah,
Driver
he actually
today.
was quicker than me at the
Driver of
end.
the day is going to be Fish.
Yeah,
Lovely stuff.
I agree with
agree.
that one.
And this
I agree
is
with
down due to the 5 places he gained up during the race. And he was the only driver on the grid not to get a penalty.
Hirsch
so
got no penalties
congratulations.
either.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, we'll put a question mark next time.
No, I Hirsch did in the end, Gary. It was only Fish.
Yeah, Hirsch
Yeah,
did
it
have
was.
3 seconds.
Oh, did he?
Hirsch
I
had
didn't.
three-
I
yeah,
must
It
have
really
missed
was
Fish
the
was-
same.
Fish was going to be the Fish was the only one.
Right, so after, yeah, as you've heard from ads, Fish Sticks 9957, I really hope I've got that right, is your driver of the day. Gonna put the numbers just to be annoying to you. So this week in the thumbnail, the Aston Martin will be the car in the thumbnail for us. Yeah, congratulate Fish, you're gonna be the front of the thumbnail.
But
But yes,
His face, oh.
obviously, don't forget that we will be back on Wednesday evening for the Tier 2s as they have their turn around Qatar, and hopefully Friday the Tier 1s will make their return.
Will you get your win, Gary?
Probably not round here. Don't really enjoy this track. Too many corners that just come. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anything can happen. But yeah, that's it for us. So also now to YouTube. Please go and watch our videos. I spend a lot of time making the thumbnails and putting it all up there. So subscribe to us. I've got to. We've got 500 followers on the Twitch. So it's not hard to just go and press the subscribe on the YouTube channel. I think there is a link in the description on this Twitch channel to where to go for it. So yeah, I've been your host, Silver Boy, joined alongside by one and only.
Glad all right.
God help us.
And I picked Frenchie.
No, bugger off.
and no penalty Fish.
Oh, for God's sake. And then, yeah, I got
And you.
from all of us here and that ugly photo of Flo on Frenchie's profile.
Oh, shut up.
We will see you next week. Good night.